About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
All right, so on today's agenda, we are leaving the Porpoise Bay Provincial Park in Seashelt, heading north
towards
Half Moon Bay,
yeah,
Pender Harbor, and
what's the place we're staying at?
Egmont.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Where we'll tell you more about that. But I think the important things to let you know, in case you're planning to do the Sunshine Coast, no sandy dumps.
There's a lot of RV sites here. Like there's got to be 50.
Yeah.
So 50 people are leaving here looking for a sandy dump. And the park attendant that we talked to said there's one at another provincial park that we stopped at, but it's now closed.
Yeah, and it's September 15, and it really is great weather.
Beautiful weather. I don't know why they would be closed so early.
Anyways, they've closed. No sandy there. There was some sandy dumps at gas stations and stuff in Gibson's. And we're going to go to a place that has full services, so that's great. But just in case you weren't going for full services, it's tough.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So just a mental note. You should know that before you fill your tanks up too big.
Right. Yeah, I would say dump where you can, because you never know when you're going to be able to dump again.
Yes. But we've got it all figured out, surprisingly for us. We even made a reservation.
That is unusual.
And we're heading off. So let's go see what we can see. The smoke's clearing up.
All right.
Made it to Smuggler's Cove Provincial Park, so apparently there's quite a nice walk. I think it's a pretty easy hike. There might be some boardwalks, things like that along the water, so we'll go check that out. What we wanted you to know was that it's about 3.5 kilometers off the highway, and it's not big rig friendly, and there's not a ton of parking. So best to drop your rig, get in your vehicle, or bring an electric bike, because it's only, like I said, 3.5 kilometers, and you could come back here and enjoy all this. So what does this remind you of?
Well, there's a spot in Florida and a little of Baton Rouge, but there's no gators here. And it's not as warm a climate here. So there's not as much algae and stuff on top. But
true.
Like, check out that.
He blends in so
yeah, he
well.
does. This is like our bike hiking trails.
Hey, check this out. I got closed-toed shoes.
You just don't have closed-kneed pants.
Right. Wow, check this out. This is beautiful. At the first sign of trouble, I'll toss you overboard and you'll sink like a rock to the bottom of the sea. This was the policy of Larry Kelly, an ex-Royal Navy seaman who used Smuggler's Cove's tranquil waters to collect cargoes of Chinese laborers. The laborers, recently unemployed with the completion of the CPR railway in 1885, paid the pirate, Kelly, $100 each to smuggle them into the United States in the hopes of finding work.
That would have been a lot of money back then.
It would have. So during Prohibition, 1920 to 1933, Smuggler's Cove was used as a safe haven for rum runners. They used ships to transport Texada Island alcohol to thirsty destinations in the United States. It is quite the secluded little hideout, isn't it?
It's amazing how quick it comes up.
But don't break your knees. We need it.
How about an ankle?
No knees, no ankles. We need them for later. So what I've learned about these trees is that these are arbutus trees, and they're the only broad-leafed evergreen in Canada, apparently. And so they don't lose their leaves, but they do lose their bark. And that's why they're looking all naked. So what I don't know is, does the bark come back again? Like, is that a seasonal thing? Maybe. Maybe you know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, they didn't take their poop out.
No, still there?
Now, I don't know if they expect that to just disappear into the atmosphere or what. If you can't take your dog's crap out, don't bring your dog.
Don't bring your dog. Simple.
It's much steeper going down.
These are the stairs?
No. They're not stairs. They're rocks.
Huh. What could possibly go wrong here?
No crashing. I forbid you to crash. Now, you don't want to do these steep steps.
I could go down there.
There's the chute
The
option.
chute. If I were an otter, I'd probably go for that.
Yeah, the chute option or the stair option.
Are you picking it up? What are you thinking?
You told me this was a poo.
I told you to pick it up and see.
Yes, but then you told me it was a poo, so I wasn't going to pick it up, and it's not a poo, it's a slug. I'm still not picking it up, but the point is, he told me to pick it up, and then he told me it was a poo.
Well,
It's not, it's a slug. I've seen others.
pick it up.
I'm not.
Prove it. Pick it up.
No. Here. There, see?
How does that prove it?
Well, because poo would squish. It's not a poo. It's a slug.
Expert opinion?
It's a slug. I think that one might be dead, but I'll see if I can find you a live one. So we're learning along this trail that there's all sorts of mushrooms and different type of fungi. Of course, we know nothing about fungi, so we won't be touching or eating anything, but that is cool.
That is super cool.
And I wonder, like, is that a seasonal thing? Does it get old? Does it die after You know what I mean? Like, how old is that? How long did it take to get like that? You'd be surprised at how fast he can move.
Oh, he looks speedy. He's deciding which way to go right now.
Oh, because he sees us.
Yeah, he's really ripping.
There's a whole little family of them.
There is. The life of a mushroom.
Great place to raise a mushroom. So what did you think of the Smuggler's Cove?
It was good, actually. It was real easy about 2/3 of the way, and then a little more difficult after that, but it was all right.
It had a few steep parts, and they had a few steps,
Yeah.
some rocky spots, but really still very doable.
I think it was like 1.5 kilometers out to the point and back, so that's...
And some really nice views.
Yeah, and we weren't in a hurry, and we kind of checked everything out, and it was pretty cool, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed that. You might like that too. It's a good stop-off spot for an afternoon.
An afternoon.
And it's just everything's so close along here.
Take a picnic. You're going to
Yeah.
want a snack when you get to the end.
There's
Trust
a
me.
beautiful spot.
There is a good picnic spot out there.
Yeah. But anyways, the whole Sunshine Coast thing is quite short, so it's easy to stop off and do something like this and then head on to the next place.
It is. Yeah. No, it's pretty good.
So that's what we're going to do. Let's go.
Let's go to the next place.
Stay tuned for our next episode where we hike to our own private tidal pool in Egmont and learn how to shuck an oyster. Click subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.